closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Governor Buren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. Only one man survived their last attack.
Do you think he could answer a few?
Yes, but take it easy.
I'll make sure I do, Captain. Hello there. My name is I was informed that your caravan was looted.
It's true, Your Excellency. We followed the recommended precautions to...
How did the attack happen?
We travelled all day. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road. Alas. It was...
Were there several?
I counted 5. Maybe 6. If they only had their usual stone weapons, but their weapons were inflamed.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food.
Did the attackers...
Everything was a blur. Unfortunately.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your car?
Yes, Your Excellency.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, do not travel at certain times, do not camp near the road, all of it was useless.
Based on what you're saying, they must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal?
They must want to cut off the supply. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Your armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. dicey! They broke your armor! Be careful! Let's see if you can ward off this fight! Be careful! You're wounded!
The caravan was some distance from the road when it was attacked.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Your armor will no longer protect you! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Here we are. Stay alert. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Be careful! You're wounded! Green blood!
Here we are. Stay alert. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Careful! You're wounded!
Crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. Where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! I need healing! Let's see. Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
There's something in his pocket. He was in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
A message for other merchants, no doubt. One must admit, it's an effective deterrent. this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away. Things are about to... Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! To my help! And death to the others!
We're close to the target. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Careful, you're wounded. I need a bit of practice.
To my help! And death to the others! Poison on my blade! And let's go!
Finally. Here's the camp of the rebel natives.
Let's try talking to them before rushing in. They must have good reason to only attack the caravans that supply Hickman.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse.
My name is Desade.
The congregation. Are those...
It's possible, yes. We live in the city south...
That's right. We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I'm listening.
I've come to speak to you about your attack.
The Lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of...
That's the price of war. If you fight...
I'm not talking about warriors, Renaikse. But they mainly attack on Olmenawe. They capture them, and we never see them again.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this.
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued. The city of Lions is no longer to receive food.
In that case, I'm sorry to tell you that you've failed. The road is not the only way to transport goods.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances.
You no longer need to worry about it. Our troops are ready. And soon we will...
What are you talking about?
Soon, the Donea Extraga will march...
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without...
I always keep to my word. The time now is the time.
I'm afraid you're heading straight in... But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared...
Go in peace.
I hope I will not regret letting them go. They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
You've heard what their leader said. They will do anything to free their own. And if they are actually ready for a pitched battle, there will be piles of corpses.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Rainhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly. Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency,
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans.
you eliminated them.
No, that's not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of an army that is ready to go to war.
We have been at war with the rebels.
They did not speak of skirmishes. They want to free their imprisoned comrades.
This is terrible news. I'll send a message. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll
Thank you, Captain.
if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! And let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Things are about to get dicey. Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this.
On Olmanawi, my mother is still held in this. I must do everything. But you are all ready. Anything else?
I must leave you.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what...
I've been to the neighboring cities, as you asked of me. Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing. And since they themselves are under constant attack, the Mother Cardinal, in her opinion...
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of you. Our Inquisitors are hardly diplomats and... But I should let you...
They have started their investigations in a but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. And Taleme hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extreme. That said, the bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. We're going to have to tread on eggshells. We need to help them continue their investigations.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know. Take Kurt and any others that seem useful.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating...
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought. Allow me to mark the location on your map.
Thank you.
I've been thinking about this story of the ruins, about the secret of my father. I want to discover what he is hiding. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have...
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stated... Go and find her, cousin.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
On Olmanawi, my mother is still... I must do everything. But you are all... Anything else?
I must leave you.
On Olmanawi, I must do it. But you are anything else?
I'm asleep.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
I need a bit of practice.
Bertitumad. I am Ulan, chief of the... You have a peculiar... I didn't know that people from the continent... To what do I owe the...
I met a member of your clan in New Serene.
Oh, so you are the strange Analmanau. I am very grateful to you. May the trees along... I knew the Renaigse could be good. And you proved you are someone that the kings of the Renaigse respect and listen to. Are you not?
As the legate of the congregation, it is true that I...
That is what I thought. I need your help.
About what?
I want to meet him to offer a peace treaty between his clan and... Many kings want to chase the Renaigse, but I know we could learn many things.
I see. I can indeed talk to the...
If you do talk to him, can you also tell him that one of my clansmen has come to trade with his town? I sent him some time ago. He fears for his life. He could be attacked at any...
Very well. Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe?
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief. He is an open-minded man who holds great... He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty.
Ulan, you say? But to finally have an ally among the natives could... Still, I fear that I cannot leave.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmed. He is looking for an alliance, but such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness.
That is understandable. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think...
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see...
Excellent. Finally, some clear... My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize...
I'll be there too. To make There's another matter concerning the same... A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan... Can you authorize his entry?
I see no harm in that. This merchant, and he might even prove useful. If the... Here, please be so kind as to... If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in, and he'll be able to establish...
I thank you. I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Please, help me!
Just keep walking, Renaigse.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but...
If I were you, I would leave at once. A squad of guards are approaching.
Fradi, but we will get you for...
Adloreda on Almanawi.
Think nothing of it.
It is true. This day left me outside.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission which should allow you to set up your...
Adloreda.
Farewell, merchant. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the Valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite. This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the lost expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Close to issa Różne styri.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide?
I have heard stories from the natives describing Bridger atrocities. If they are true, this violent attack, though tragic, would be just—
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand. Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
It's like being in a crow's nest. The view we have over the valley is an ideal observation point.
It is a journal. She speaks of their research, and I believe she was right.
Let's hope she's still alive, as well as her colleagues.
We must follow the tracks of the attack.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exra. This is where we should go if we want to find...
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable... I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of... If we had the means to action more personal leverage...
How could we ever find anything of...
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child.
It is a very good idea.
I understand.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just... Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a but you were so young. You preferred to run around the...
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Protect me in this battle!
Let's go! You can ward off this Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Look.
Renaigse!
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Well, we were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desade. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
Captain Vasco. Though I realize I am quite far from the sea.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened, huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the I should imagine you have...
We saw the site where you were attacked.
We were taken by surprise. One moment, everything... I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves. One of them tried to flee. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack?
We were taken prisoner, and I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that... I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here. So I doubled back to keep watch of the village. I have been hoping to find a way to free my
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some... The region is rife in unknown and novel species. The local shamans know all these plants. If only we had been able to converse...
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being...
Certainly, and I fully intend to participate in this rescue.
This is where the natives took your colleagues?
Yes, it is here.
There are so many of them.
I have spied on the camp and they are being kept in the old walls of the main... I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Indeed, it would be wiser than trying to get in through the gate.
Have you considered?
It is a very good idea.
I understand.
I'll see you later.
Take... Have you...
It is... I'll see you
Take...
Desarde, can I do anything?
I'm...
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Can't do...
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
see if you can ward off this fate!
Locked.
Afra, is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
We must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
the enlightened protect me. And let's go!
Trakarid, mercy. You have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our...
They are savages. They had us
We only sought to learn where you have came.
Are you really going to massacre these helpless men to answer the demands of the...
Very well. Leave.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. I have...
We are no longer in danger.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not your research to find a remedy against the malak...
You speak like a true man of science. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts...
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with Governor Burr...
Very well. I'll...
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must...
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one Saint...
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided. As you can imagine, it is all the more so because we discovered some tablets.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen. Probably by the... I know that you are generally... That is why I was hoping that you...
I suppose I could go to...
Marvelous. The leader of the community, may the Enlightened assist...
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir Desarde...
Ah! I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Lumen.
I believe you have a few problems with the North.
We have problems with all matter of heretics. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature. And to top it all off, and this is...
Whatever do you mean?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Nort? The only logical reason is that they are at it. I am certain that we will find clues of their rich...
Very well. Let's just...
Anything else?
What can I do for you?
I'll see you.
Take care.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visit.
We did not know.
The basements are for
Very well. We'll go.
Don't hesitate to have a...
Do you like it here in Sam?
It is impossible not to like it here. And rumor has it. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans. For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Theleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something. This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender.
What's more, she does so quite regularly.
And the name Candy Cane.
This sweet person must be doing... I think we have everything. There is probably a connection.
The moneylender is well established. He can be... As for this Candy Cane, the name...
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else.
If you wish.
You sometimes deliver goods to...
Of course.
And have you ever supplied anyone?
Yes, that has happened.
And who places these?
Well, a steward, of course.
A woman? Dressed in a long...
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other, the steward speaks to her sometimes.
What can you tell me about a...
Candy cane. Everyone's...
And what do they say?
Here, nothing.
To the games room and the...
Yes, that's more the kind of place...
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have... I have to go. I will... It's blocked. Good day.
Welcome. You here to wait?
On what would we be bet?
On the fights in the arena. Quite a few come here.
And do they win?
A few do. Others have less luck.
I imagine that the name
Obviously. He's a sort of... organ.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights.
If that's the case, why...
He has friends. Protectors. Without solid... And the only ones who wanted to speak of his...
Do you know where I can find...
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly...
I know how to look after myself. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here?
The Mother Cardinal!
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment, where people are coming from everywhere.
What is this arena?
It's a people...
I must be going.
Next time...
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth that for you.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your service. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious...
People in very high places are concerned.
This cannot be.
Thank you for your...
Look, a new... Oh, but wouldn't that...
We would like to know if you know who this is.
Absolutely not. And I have no desire to answer your question.
Very well.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but this question might seem a little surprising, but do you...
Why? It's mine.
Are you sure you want to
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want?
You know where we found it.
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got...
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties.
No, do not say anything to him.
Then I suggest you answer my...
What?
Do you know who organized?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't...
You can't even give me a
No. The only person who... She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she...
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better.
Do you think that an important person from
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you?
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. Admit it, you must know more than you... It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while...
Well, I was able to recognize someone once.
Please continue.
I don't want to implicate anyone, and you've probably never...
I know very well who you're...
But I didn't mention anything to you.
I don't even remember This woman in the green coat.
She always hides her face. Then she disappears into a little office and...
I see. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He...
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to...
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Can I get... Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to...
I'm looking for a woman who comes here.
Yes, I have seen this. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a steward of the palace who comes to place big...
I have to go. Good day.
Welcome. You it?
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know who you... She comes in, especially for the big fights, and
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect...
No, and...
I must be going.
Next time...
Ready to excite?
I need to get...
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
You don't look like you need...
I'll get straight to the point. I know about the decadent...
What?
Stop acting all innocent. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are... What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there?
That's enough. All right, all right.
Tell me about Candy.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals...
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much.
I have no idea.
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back.
Do you think she's plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer. candy cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. Decided.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am...
Your Admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème.
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks. With talk, then 2 of my men up and disappeared. I wanted to ask for help from the mother card. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. More questions?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of...
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never...
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of...
I have nothing more to say about it. Though, more questions?
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Engulf our enemies.
Protect me in this battle!
Good evening. Are you the...
Who are you?
Desade.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these...
You seem to be very well informed. What do you know about...
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have been...
How did you...
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined.
I told you to forget about it. Or you'll...
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation.
Bye.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she...
It's already a huge scandal. I will find a way.
I have faith in you.
My dear child, what?
I'll see you later.
Take care.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions, not simple.
And if I'm not mistaken,
the boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, I work using leftovers while listening to him screaming at me and everyone.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian?
It would be difficult not to. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our... Now my boss makes me work twice as much with ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour...
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need...
If you could also tell him that I am resigning...
You again. I already told you that
You may not know where he is, but you did it.
What do you mean?
Does this document... You hired some debt collectors to find Mr...
How dare you rummage...
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want to...
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is... What other solution was there?
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats.
If he survives, remind him of what...
Kill these blue bloods!
Show my blade. Come and taste my saber. Come and taste my saber.
Cowards!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Mercy! Have mercy!
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about?
Between what he owes our client and our... Bet if you want to pay in his stead.
I don't think you realize who you are dealing with, so let me introduce myself. My name is Desardet. If you do not deliver him to me...
And you'll end up rotting in jail.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Listen.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid...
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you who belongs... There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money and since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the But that's a mere trifle that my father would have... I never would have thought that someone would send these types of... In any case, I'm extremely grateful.
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and Sea Given. It was a pleasure. Desardet, can I do anything?
I'm asleep.
Thank you, Desardet.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who...
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more. You had it all. Everything I thought I was entitled to. I realized that in the end, I was exactly who...
I'm glad to hear it.
No more regrets. And I... Desardet, can I do anything?
What did you think of your brother?
I had high expectations for this encounter. I found myself in front of a conceited and selfish idiot.
Reality is often disappointing. You should...
I'll take that into consideration. Did you want anything else?
What do the Nauts tattoo?
The first tattoo we get indicates whether we're sea-born or sea-given. The rest of them tell us. They tell of everything we've been through. Our
What do yours mean?
That I am a sea-given. That I say that I performed several voyages my entire curriculum.
It's important to me.
I'm flattered. But did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions.
Good day.
Thanks. This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
It's blocked. I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
These instruments are incredible, and I certainly see nothing magic. For as long as they work and are really... And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor is... This Domitius has let his imagination...
I don't think you realize the importance of what you... These instruments allow us to dominate the ocean. Keeping this secret has enabled...
Everyone just thinks you use...
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects...
And this story about the Malachor...
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it. But we're not... I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered.
The Ordo Luminous was completely wrong. We must find these missing Nauts. Good day. I'm looking...
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up... They must have certainly seen... Especially,
And what do these mage...
They wear a very...
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naut's secrets. Good day. I'm looking... Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, 3 or 4 days ago, he was telling these stories. He went outside for... And well, he never came back. No.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here. We're approaching the tavern.
If we want to eavesdrop on common.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be... 2 Nauts were captured not long...
You are mistaken.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies, Petrus.
All politics.
Remember your manners, Aloysius. And tell us politely what... The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary. And you know she'll listen.
I do not appreciate this attempt. These Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan...
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. But as soon as we have succeeded in making...
Of course.
The Coin Guard has... We do not normally like to call upon the services of these...
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Greetings. Quartermaster...
Desade.
Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
That'll be all.
Halt! You have no authority.
And if I gave you this?
In that case, I could certainly look.
Thank you.
Those Inquisitors are complete. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. I was of the firm belief. But you must make haste.
They spoke of a great purification. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Thank you again for...
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
The enlightened protect me in this battle!
On my blade, and let's go!
We're gonna engulf our enemies! Let's see if you can ward...
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness. Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert most of this once relatively and has established its...
You seem to know Father
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question?
Come on, Petrus. Our young legate, in response to your questions, Your Excellency, he spent many years, and he is a shrewd diplomat and naturally.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the...
What is this about, Domitius?
Well...
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious...
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme... The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jail. They were tortured with the singular goal. If I had not intervened, these men...
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpret...
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I'm... Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I went to take a look at their story.
And are you going to tell them? You know how vital...
Your secrets have already nearly cost the lives. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical. And absolutely nothing that could be attributed to... I found nothing but measuring instruments. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively... They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract to attack every Naut building and...
Domitius, how could you?
The Nauts are not believers.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Without you, carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his heart.
I will tell him, Your Eminence.
Beg your pardon, Excellency. The city is encircled no one can enter.
For their protection.
Warn the guard!
Maybe a man protect me in this battle.
Incredible!
What's the matter?
Ah, sir. Those guards, for needs of security. I've served Her Eminence for 8 years.
My daughter...
Father Petrus, it is you.
These soldiers are making ready to attack the Mother Cardinal.
By the Enlightened.
But you have the key to the circle.
Yes, of course. But...
Pray for us, my daughter, and give us your key.
This place is teeming with traitors.
We'd better go around.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. Be careful, my child. You need healing.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened...
What's going on?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went... But they must have encountered problems. He most likely came to seek help.
I'm not a doctor.
Oh, please do. Any help would... And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on...
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail.
No matter what happens, you always...
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands...
Protect me in this battle!
I've never been that far into the swamp. But if I was to live here, I would look for a drier place.
You're on! It's falling apart! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Your armor is falling apart! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
My dear child, what can I do?
I'll see you later.
Take care. A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world. This is incredible. People live here. I don't think St. Mateus.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Are magnificent. If St. Mateus did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Mil Frictimen. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men duis dat, enon mil frictimen.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, enon mil frictimen.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what Saint Matthias, the founder of Teleme, finished his life worshipping. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for us.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation was...
I understand you must be concerned, but if what we found was revealed, my people could live...
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as true. I'll think about it on the way there.